name's Greg, and I work in night vision at Crane, and this is where the next generation of night vision technologies takes place. This is for low-volume prototyping of next-generation sensors that go into our night vision goggles as drop-in replacements for adding new capabilities to our warfighters. So I came to Crane to do application-driven fundamental research in a way that supports the Department of Defense. It means transitioning the novel sciences and academic research we see at the university level and transitioning that into fieldable prototypes here for the Navy. You may have seen some night vision technologies in modern video game, thermal goggle type items you might see in Call of Duty, and all the way dating back to the 80s in the movie Predator, with thermal vision, as well as any kind of nighttime operation scenes in movies like Zero Dark 30. This instrumentation can grow atomic films at the level on the order of a few atoms wide. This room is kept to about 58 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's due to the high level thermal control we need for this ultra-high vacuum equipment to controllably grow material on the order of 5 to 10 atoms in thickness. So a lot of my work is concerned with multi-physics modeling, everything from atoms to full fielded systems, in order to guide what the next batch of prototype wafers will look like that we receive from the manufacturers and that we can integrate into the hardware and go do field tests here at Crane.
So this is a custom filter intended for optical processing that you could retrofit to any existing infrared camera, and the iridescent pattern in the center is actually a wide field of nanostructures, what we call a metasurface. And the diameter of those pillars are actually changing, and that's where you get the variations in color across that center iridescent area. And using this, you can completely control how light propagates through this custom lens and do image processing passively as a means for speeding up the frame rate for autonomous systems.
Hello, I'm Kegan. I'm the Advanced Capabilities Lead at NSWC Crane for hypersonics. Hypersonics are vehicles that travel at Mach 5 or greater, and Mach 5 is basically 5 times the speed of sound. So what brought me to Crane is I've always been interested in defense and aerospace, and I started actually at Crane as a mechanical engineer on shipboard radar systems. Forward deployed as an on-site engineer for special operations, and when I returned, they stood up this Hypersonics Advanced Concepts group, and I knew that it was going to be an engaging and challenging problem to solve. And one thing that I really appreciate about my team is it's a group of very hard-charging people that like to work hard and like to learn and solve hard problems. Something unique about hypersonics at Crane is, for one, we're standing up the team to do modeling and simulation, hardware in the loop, so representing the vehicle actually through computer extensions, doing underwater launch, and actually doing flight tests. So I've been involved with flight tests, actually launching rockets with hypersonic payloads. But a unique perspective that our team brings to the Advanced Concepts Group is we work with some of the nation's just greatest and smartest minds across federal defender research and development centers, university affiliated research centers, academia, and industry as well. And that's unique because a lot of folks are solving their own problem, whereas we are looking at the whole system and trying to solve the hypersonics problem. So some of the challenging problems that we're trying to solve really require the best and brightest in aeronautical engineering, guidance, navigation, and control, material science, and systems engineering, because oftentimes hypersonic systems aren't one system, it's a system of systems and everything impacts each other. Yeah, so for specific tools and skill sets in hypersonics, everyone kind of has their place. OSD, Test Resource Management Center, was doing a presentation and they were talking about how, who is a hypersonics expert? Well, everyone that's working in hypersonics is a hypersonics expert. You have folks that understand the fluid flow and you have the folks that understand the system engineering and how everything plays together. So everyone brings their own unique expertise and skill set to solve the challenging problem that is hypersonics.
Well, my name is Jay and I'm a systems engineer here at Crane. I'm currently supporting a submarine launched weapon system. And my focus is on model-based systems engineering, which involves using sophisticated software and different modeling languages to build data and information models that describe the system. And so what I really try to do is deliver a model versus delivering more traditional Microsoft Office type products such as Word and Excel spreadsheets and diagrams using Visio and PowerPoint and things of that nature. Some of the things that I really appreciate about working for the Department of Defense have been the opportunity to work on unique applications of technology, and also the ability to experience our military assets in person. So I've been aboard aircraft carriers, and I've traveled across the United States to different installations and test facilities, and those are all things that those are experiences I wouldn't have had if I was working in the private sector. We've got a lot of acreage of wooded lands, and we also have a lake. So I like to boat and fish, and I've done some morel mushroom hunting and some deer hunting, and those are all things that I've taken advantage of during my employment here at Crane.
Hello, I'm Dave. I work at the Naval Surface Warfare Center Crane in the Electro-Optic Technology Division. I work is primarily working with night vision devices that you see behind me here. Everything from holographic sights, day scopes, lasers and illuminators, rangefinders, we have thermal imaging systems, and helmet-mounted devices like these night vision goggles you see right here. Also, we work with larger vehicle-mounted electro-optic systems like this gimbal in the back. I'm Dave, and I serve those who serve.